Cardi's Mattress and Furniture, and we are going to show you the Mercedes-Benz Hospital Beds. These beds are absolutely amazing, so easy to transfer in and out, so comfortable, has many different settings on this bed, and it doesn't have a look or a feel of a hospital bed. So I'm here with Cardi today, and he's going to give you some more while I transfer into the bed and play around a little bit. He's going to give you more ideas of what the bed does.
All right, so this bed goes as low as you need it to go. It gets about 18 inches off the floor. So if I may, is that the right elevation?
Yeah, that's going to be perfect for me.
Okay, all right.
My feet hit the floor.
There you go.
You have this armrest here, so you can use to help you transfer in to the bed. And oh my God, it's really comfortable. And then you can just lay back, and the head comes up, and the feet come up, and even the bed itself elevates.
So what happens typically with a power bed is most power beds that you'll find in the United States and actually all around the world, the head and the foot articulate up and down. Not a big deal, right?
Right.
However, the difference here is this one, I call it levitate. That's technically not the right answer, but it goes vertical.
Oh,
so,
nice.
so like a hospital bed, it goes vertical. So this one now, if you tell me what elevation you're most comfortable with getting out of this bed to transfer back to your chair, we can make this bed that elevation.
All right.
And actually, so the bed will go from a low of about 18 inches off the floor to the top of the mattress to approximately tabletop height. So you can get it up probably to 29, 30 inches off the floor if someone likes to make their bed with the bed being higher or needs medical attention or whatever the case may be. We can bring the bed up. So
and can we bring my head up?
Absolutely.
And the bed, if you have poor core strength and from your wheelchair and stuff, the bed will sit you right up.
So what happens is that, let's say you want to sleep elevated, because I know I sleep elevated, which helps with my postnatal drip and snoring and all that stuff, right? And then what happens is that when you want to get out of bed, you tell me what elevation is best for you, but what we do is we would recommend that you bring the head of that bed as far up as you find it necessary to give you a position so you're not fighting gravity, and that way you can swing yourself out of the bed.
I mean, you can sit and watch TV, you're comfortable. The mattress is a good, any mattress in here will fit this bed. This also swings down, so if you don't want to be constantly reminded, we can show you how it just swings down, so now you have no look of a hospital bed at all. You are very comfortable in your own bed, and it doesn't look like a hospital, but you have this here, so you put that back up.
Yeah.
If you have this here, you have it for a sturdy, or so you don't fall out of bed, or when you're ready to transfer back into your seat. The nice thing about these beds that I heard, though, is you can send these anywhere in the country.
Actually, yes. We can deliver them anywhere in the United States, including Hawaii and Alaska. So we can put them anywhere in the country.
So you can have one of these beds shipped to you at your convenience anywhere you want to have it. Also, what sizes do these beds come in?
These beds come in all conventional Eastern sizes. So you can get them in twin extra long. That's what we're showing here. 2 twin extra longs, which actually make up a king. Full, queen, and then of course the 2 of them come together for the king. The nice part about this, as we were talking earlier, too, is that you can sleep at 2 different elevations, and when you're not sleeping or the bed's not being used, then you can leave the bed perfectly even with each other, and when the bed's made up, you have no clue what's inside the bed.
So if you have a mate or you're married or whatever, you guys could still stay in the same bed. If you have to have a hospital bed, you can still stay in the same bed with the same look and comfort and have your own settings for each side of the bed, which is always a plus. So you can still stay together and not have to be in other rooms and still have the comfort of everything that you need in a hospital bed. This is amazing. This is really, really great. What does something like this go for?
There are different prices and different sizes, but the bed itself will range from $1,800 to $2,200 depending upon the size and which one it is, and then the mattresses will dictate based on comfort level and desire from, you know, anywhere from $500 to whatever you want to spend.
Which any of you who have bought a hospital bed realizes that this is a bargain compared to what you would get for a hospital bed for an actual bed that's comfortable and convenient. And let me show you how I can transfer it right out of here. This is actually a perfect height if you want to come around here to show that. Like here, a manual chair would be different, but I would want my feet on my footstool So this actually is perfect height for me. The bed sat me up, so I didn't have to use any of my core strength or anything like that. And then I could just use my chair to pop myself right out of the bed and into my chair. Convenient, safe, comfortable, and it's wonderful. What else do they need to know about this bed?
Oh my God, I think that the main thing is that it will take a lot of, it'll make your life easier, most importantly, getting in and out of bed. And if they have someone that's assisting them, it's also going to make their life a lot easier, because if they're assisting them getting in and out of bed, it's this gravity thing, it's going to save their back. So it's most importantly best for the person using it, and right behind them with that is their caregiver who is helping them get in and out of that bed, so they're not fighting gravity helping them in and out of the bed. And they're readily available, and they all come with obviously the programmable buttons. The one thing we didn't mention is that you can pre-program it. So if you don't want to remember exactly what, like once you figured out that that height was perfect for you, we put it in the memory button, it stays there. So we'll have one button to go to bed, which is essentially taking this bed and bringing it all the way down, which is what we're going to do right now. And then what happens is the head of the bed is going to go down flat. So when that bed's all the way down and that head's down flat, this is what we would call go to bed position. So you put that in memory button 1, which gives you go to bed, right? So now what happens is it's all the way down, it's as low as I need it to be. And if you have a very tall person that's a ex-football player or an ex-volleyball player or whatever, and they want to hire, then we've got different leg heights. So we have mechanical legs that come on the bed, aside from the adjustment of this bed going all the way up and all the way down. And then of course the second memory button is go to bed, sleep, which basically if you like to sleep slightly elevated, the head will come up a little bit, you can even articulate the foot, the bed comes back up to where you got out of the bed, that's where you're sleeping. Then when you want to get out of bed in the morning, the foot goes flat, the head comes all the way up, you swing out, you're in wherever you are, and then the bed goes flat and all the way back down again, ready to go. That bed can also ultimately end up at the exact same elevation.
This is absolutely amazing. This is the best way to have a hospital bed in your house that is way more comfortable than any hospital bed I've ever been in. And it's convenient and it looks like a normal bed. So you don't have to have, you can use regular sheets for this bed. You can have all the pretty decorations that you have on a regular bed, and you do not have to look. Like I said, you could drop this down. Can you just show them what it looks like? So you can drop this down.
And this actually doesn't have to be on the bed. You can also use this type of a single handle. You can use this, and if you don't want either one, there's one to the left. That pole is installed right under a ceiling and to the floor. So if you prefer just a pole, and you may not need any of it.
Right.
So, but
at least look, when it's down, it looks like a normal bed. You don't even have to see that you have anything like that. But let me tell you, everybody needs to get one of these. I'm going to throw the links up on this live later on, so that way you guys can contact them and get one of these beds. And they're absolutely amazing, and everybody needs to have one. So we're going to go on to a chair. I'm going to work with Pete in a little bit. So stay tuned, and we will go live in a few minutes. Thank you very much, Ron, for this. This is absolutely amazing. I enjoyed this.
Thank you.
We are back. We are still at Cardi's. I am now with Pete. Cardi, right now we are talking about lift chairs. Look at all these wonderful fabrics and designs and what the chair actually does. They have, I'm going to turn my chair on so I can move. They have ones that have an assist that you can have added to any one of these chairs that will help you transfer in and out of the chair on some of them, and all the wonderful colors that we have. And we're going to demonstrate with this one down here. And I'm going to have Pete come over to tell you some of the options when I show you how I can transfer in and out of the chair.
All right. So the whole thing about the chairs, we talked before about the lift bed, and this chair is to give everyone mobility to get around the house. And that's the idea of these two products. The lift bed to sleep at night, and some people even sleep in the recliners, but the features of the chair are so important. So there's a variety of buttons there. I know you just kind of sat in with this, but if we try these 3 buttons up or down, and there's a variety of things the chair will do. It'll elevate just like this, so when you're ready to get out, it'll also recline, the headrest will go back, the feet can come up, and also the headrest can tilt. So try one of the first buttons, let's see what happens. Okay, so the back's rest is there. So that feature, just lean back and try it. So now if you're watching TV, you're reading or whatever, and you want to elevate your head around,
nice.
and then once you recline back, that'll make a difference. So now, if you want to lie back and just keep your legs flat, because of, depending on your situation, that's maybe what you want to do. This actually has a
normal
split.
chairs you need sitting like this. With
Yeah.
this one, it reclines your head, so your head just comes up.
Yeah, so that way, if you want to watch TV, you're going to read your laptop, you want to see who you're talking with, and then that's the power lift, so if you want to get up to a different elevation, that's great. And then if you try the button all the way to the left side? Let's see, our other left. This side, let's see what happens with this button. Yeah. That one goes that way, okay. That's the beauty of live stuff, guys. This is like...
Oh, this is comfortable.
There's a lift.
Which one's for the foot?
That's what I'm looking for. So it was there a minute ago. Have to lift it up.
There it is.
Okay.
And it lifts your feet for you.
Now reclining back. And then if you want to go into a sleep position, or if you want to tilt your head forward
To watch TV.
to watch TV.
Just
So-
the headrest moves itself.
So when you think about a traditional recliner, this is kind of what it is. You get in it, but you have to do all those manual things yourself. These, the mechanism itself, the power will do it, and will help you relax, put your feet up, watch a movie. If you're talking on the phone.
And it's really nice and it's really comfortable. And when you hit lift, your feet go back down. And it should sit. And then I can sit my head back up. I think, or am I going the wrong way?
Yeah, that's that one. Try the middle one.
And then my back will come up. And this is another nice feature that it has on here. I mean, I can use the arms of the chair for me to transfer in, but this is another sturdy. But look at how cool this is. This can turn, and you don't even have to get out of the chair, and you can have your lunch and everything, or drawer, or color, or whatever you choose to do to pass the time. Does this lift up to this way, or
This one will
comes down?
adjust, but it's a fixed position, so we'd have to reset it. But
All right,
you
but
can
this
do
will
anything.
adjust so you can color, you can write, you can take notes, do crossword puzzles, or have your dinner all right here, and then this can just slide away out of your way. Things that, and they can also, can you ship these anywhere in the country as well?
Anywhere in the U.S.
So they can ship these anywhere in the U.S. So now you can get a bed that's perfect for you. You can get a chair that's perfect for you. You're going to have the best looking house in the neighborhood, and it's not going to look anywhere near like you need these things. It's not going to look like you're in a hospital or you have all of this medical equipment around, because it's comfortable, it's durable, and it's convenient for you.
So the biggest thing too is sometimes people say, what's the price? These chairs start at $6.99. So when you compare what it costs to get assisted living care and everyone, and even with someone helping you, that lifting part is the tough part. So I know you're pretty agile, but if you need help getting out, the chair will do the lifting for you. And that's so important, whether being in the lift bed or in the lift recliner, getting that person up to a certain height makes all the difference in the world.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
when the machine does the work, beautiful.
So when you're ready to age in place and you don't want to go to a nursing home, especially with everything that's been going on right now, and you want to keep your loved ones at home, and you want to keep the house still looking nice where they don't have to be reminded constantly of their illnesses or the support that they need, these are the kind of things that you need. You need the bed that does everything for you, and then you have the chair of everything that you need to do to get around. These are the most places that you're going to spend for the majority part of your day. And items like this make our life so much more convenient, and we're not reminded constantly of our challenges and everything that we have, because we can sit like everybody else, and we could be in a bed with our spouse or our partner, just like everybody else, and there's no problem. So I commend you for having all these wonderful items for people, and you're so inclusive to do things like this.
That's our pleasure. And they're great products, and we use them ourselves. They're wonderful.
Yeah, so we're gonna put all these links up on these lives so you guys can go live and go shopping today. So let me know, give us some thumbs up, and let us know, and thank Nick, thank Rod and Pete very much for all that they're doing for our inclusiveness in this world. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Take care.
Pete.